Lou and I do this all the time.
We said we were going to do cuts.
Let's just cut.
Now we're loose. Got the blood flowing.
All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to SkyCast number 2. We are calling it SkyCast. For the people who hated it, we love you. And for the people who love it, we love you. So let's roll with it. If you guys notice, we're looking over to our left. It's just because that's kind of our agenda. We want to make sure we don't miss anything. But that's our agenda. So if you see us looking over there, no one's in the room. It's just us and Lou, our man. So let's first address the questions. A lot of you guys had some questions. Obviously, Koji has sent something out for you to anonymously submit these questions. So keep submitting questions. Fire them at us. The two that you guys had questions on were number 1, parking, and number 2, building. Yes, they both are on our radar, right? Parking, I think that a lot of people are going to take advantage of springtime, and they're going to start riding their bikes, taking advantage of the $100 or $125 parking stipend. So to those of you who want more parking spaces, they're coming. Also, we know that we're growing fast, so we're also looking at external parking around the corner that maybe me and DJ will both park at, along with some other people for now, just to continue to get more room. And then as far as the building, we know that it looks like we've outgrown the building. To be honest, me and DJ have this debate all the time. I think we can fit another 25, 30 people in here.
I don't think so.
I think we can fit 25 or 30 more people. I don't need my office.
Don't
I can
worry,
give up
guys.
my office.
I'm not going to let him do that. Don't worry. That's what he wants. We'll settle somewhere at like 5 to 12.
Okay, 12. I like 12. 5. So just so you guys know, we are looking at property. We are looking at it for the future. We still have a year on this lease.
And we love the building.
And we love the building. Guys, this building, we didn't think we'd occupy half of this building. And DJ pushed me hard to get this building. And now you're trying to push me out. You're trying to push me out when you pushed me to get this building. And thankfully we got this building, because the old one, guys, you can ask some of the OGs, it was not too pretty. It was not too pretty. So I love the building. I'm in love with the building. It's kind of like, you know, the first time you buy a house, your first house that you rent, or the house you grew up as a family, and now you have to move out. I feel like we're moving out of home, you know? I truly do. So I'm trying to stay here as long as we can. We got another year on the lease. We're looking. If we were to move, or if we did outgrow this, which we will, fast, we'll probably move the TC division out first, and then we will actually move everybody else. So sorry, sorry. I love this place, guys. I love it.
Yeah, and so we're on it, guys. It's on our radar. We promise you we're not going to cramp everyone in here. We'll make the move when necessary. It's when we find the right deal right now, we'll make that move. But yeah, it's on our radar.
Cool.
Transaction coordinating. So we've grown 300% in 3 weeks. We had Monique start this week. We have another transaction coordinator starting next week, next week.
Monday, yep.
So it's exciting times of transaction coordinating. It reminds me of the early stages of SkySlope. We're building something from nothing. So the goal this week for Monique is to get 10 new agents using our service. I'm throwing it out there so that way you guys can put the pressure on her. You guys can ask her about it. I know she's going to hate watching this and seeing this.
Hey guys, hold on, time out real quick. Everyone should ask Monique, how close are you to 10? It should be like, how close are you to everyone should ask her that, put a little pressure on her.
Yep.
And DJ says it's a stretch goal. I think it is an attainable goal, Monique. I'm just giving my 2 cents. I know that DJ didn't want me to say that, but I think it's an attainable goal, for sure.
So guys, it's a very exciting time in transaction coordinating. Like I was telling Tyler, it reminds me of the early stages of SkySlope when we were building the sales team. Jesse, you know, you can think back on this when he was sitting in his apartment with
no air.
I think he was just in his boxers. I don't think he ever got dressed or did his hair most days.
Oh man.
But he would pick up the phones every day and call 100 brokerages, and then me and him would go out after work and we'd talk about what worked, what didn't work. We'd iterate, we'd set new goals, and that's exactly what we're doing in transaction coordinating right now. So it's a very exciting time, guys. This is how we build businesses. We just actually try to see what works. We evaluate things, and then we try again. Try it, revise, try again. And so it's just kind of an iteration process that we're going through, and it's a really exciting time. So you get to see it firsthand through this video series, through pushing Monique, through interacting with her, through seeing the new hires come through the doors. It's a really exciting time for transaction coordinating. Hold her to that goal because we're making 10 happen by next week.
All right, let's talk about dev for a little bit. Guys, we know that everyone wants a lot of features. Clients want features. I want to kind of go in prioritization of what we are always focusing on in the order of importance. Number 1, security, making sure we have a secure platform, making sure we have the top of the line security to protect our clients' data, right? That's the number 1 concern of a broker would ever have. That's the number 1 concern we always think about in dev. Number 2 is reliability. We've got to have uptime. We got to be up. We got to be moving and shaking. We got to have fast speeds. We got to make our clients love us on how fast we are, right? Those are our top 2 priorities. And then you go to the third, which is features. They'll always go in that order. We're always gonna be working on all 3 continually, but that is the order of importance.
Regardless how it might appear. So sometimes we'll be pushing new features even though we're dealing with some issues and stuff like that, and that's just because of how the team's divided. Not everyone can work on the core application at all times. And sometimes, it just makes sense for us to release that feature instead of going back and redoing all the other work leading up to that. And so just know, I know it might appear we're doing other things, but that's the priority list. That's what the priority list will always be.
Yep.
Last piece here, guys. We had Paul Hagee, formerly from Inman, now he's doing his own consulting gig, come in and interview a lot of the people within the company, Jesse and Jordan and Tyler and myself. And he collected some interesting data. But I think the most interesting thing from this perspective, for this setting, and we want to give you guys some good insight into the vision, what we're thinking, and our mission. We want this video to really encompass that and to communicate that to you guys. He asked Tyler and myself where we see the company in the next 12 months, and we both said, without hesitation, without doubt, and we were in separate rooms when he interviewed us, we both said we want to double the company in the next 12 months. So that is our goal. That is our North Star that we're marching towards, that we're racing towards. Right now, there's 3 verticals that we're working towards to accomplish that. Our core business, our digital transaction management, transaction coordinating, and the AskTy brand, guys. This is where we're going to see the most growth in these 3 verticals to double the business inside the next 12 months. Yep. We might add a couple more in the next 12 months. We might subtract something in the next 12 months. But just know, right now, those are our core focuses and helping obtain that goal and executing towards the vision in the future. One more thing, guys, we forgot to mention. We want to do one shot of praise. So we do Q&A and we do praise. That's kind of our standard format for right now. One shot of praise out to Elliot. Tyler had some things to say and something come across on Facebook.
Yep, came across on Facebook. Sean, one of our clients, said very simple. I called Elliot Saturday night. He answered all my questions within seconds, solved my problems within minutes. I was slammed with work, but found myself chatting with him for 15 minutes. This dude is amazing, and he has reinforced the reason why my loyalty will forever remain with SkySlope. So thank you, Elliot.
That's awesome, Elliot. Thank you. And that is why we're going to award you with one of these brand new SkySlope swag hats. Woo. We want you to wear this as a badge of honor, guys. This stuff has to be earned. You can't buy this. Eric asked me the other day, Eric Malavi, if he could buy this stuff. I said, no, that devalues it. So you have to earn your badge of honor. No. So Elliot, congratulations, sir. You got a brand new hat. You can have one of the 3 that we have as a sample right now, or when the shipment comes in, a brand new one, you can have first selection of that. Guys, if you feel like you're doing a great job or you want to be shout out on this or you feel like you're deserving that, you should let your manager know that, hey, maybe I'm doing a pretty good job, and you should let DJ and Tyler know that I deserve maybe a little praise on there. Maybe I want some swag, whatever it might be, guys. We don't know what everything's going on. So your manager should be coming to us, talking to us about how their team is kicking ass and what they're doing to set themselves apart and how they are exemplifying everything we look for in new hires and current employees, guys. So we want to hear from you. We want to continue to praise everyone. We want to praise all the departments and give out some swag as badges of honor. So congratulations, Elliot. And that's it.
SkySlope out. Isn't it Seacrest out? So they do something like
they do like a
out.
cut.
Cut. Lou? Whatever that is. Yeah, cut.